Africa, thank you for joining us once again on African Free Press Television. My name is Arit Efa, welcoming you to the news update at dawn. U.S. Congressman Darrell Issa said yesterday that the United States will soon relax or completely lift the restriction on military assistance imposed on Nigeria under the country's Lehi law. The Lehi law bans the U.S. Department of State and Department of Defense from granting military assistance to foreign military units suspected to have violated human rights with impunity. The congressman made the hint while answering questions from newsmen after meeting with Nigeria's service chiefs and Ministry of Defense officials in Abuja yesterday. There are indications that Nigeria's labor market has taken a major hit, with falling unemployment verified in the second quarter of 2015. About 1.3 million Nigerians lost their job within this period. Meanwhile, the number of underemployed increased considerably, with new high of about 1.3 million citizens in this category of employment during the period. The Naira yesterday depreciated by 9 Naira at Bureau de Change as investors and foreigners swapped on the parallel market to mop up excess dollars. The Naira had appreciated by 35 Naira from 245 Naira per dollar to 210 last week, due to excess dollars in the market occasioned by refusal of banks to allow foreign currency deposits in domiciliary accounts. AFP investigations exposed that from the opening rate of 213 Naira, the parallel market exchange rate rose rapidly to close at 222 Naira per dollar, indicating a 9 Naira depreciation. Edo community in Eseket local government area of Akwa Ibom State has threatened to block the only alternative route that leads into ExxonMobil facilities in Ibno local government area. Our correspondent learned that this is based on the gradual collapse of the road which leads through Ikarafa and Edo community to Ibno, said to be mostly plied by the company's workers following the bad state of the main road, Eket Ibno Road. Residents told correspondents yesterday that the youth of Edo and Ikarafa would soon protest against the use of the road by ExxonMobil vehicles. Catholic Archbishop of Abuja, John Onaikan, has said that the present administration of Muhammadu Buhari has no excuse to fail. Speaking on Monday evening after a Thanksgiving Mass organized to honor his 46th priestly anniversary at the Catholic Pro Cathedral Our Lady Queen of Nigeria, Abuja, Bishop Onaikan said leaders in Africa and Nigeria have been around for a while. The bishop stated further that Nigeria's challenges are as a result of failure to align objectives with workable plans, and Buhari, who has been president before, should have clear-cut directions on how to move Nigeria forward. Reports have it that Boko Haram fighters have attacked Kubachua village of Madagali local government area of Adamawa State, killing 8 persons, while scores of others are feared missing. The latest attack occurred on Sunday night, being part of a series of Boko Haram rampages on communities in the border areas between Borno and Adamawa State in Madagali Local Council. Confirming the attack to correspondents in Yola on Monday, the member representing Madagali in Adamawa State House of Assembly, Mr. Emmanuel Samdu, disclosed that he and the immediate past Speaker of Adamawa Assembly, Amadou Marufintiri, and other prominent indigents have to mobilize over 200 local hunters to chase the insurgents away. He stated that the presence of the military in the area falls short of the rampaging Boko Haram insurgents owing to their proximity to Borno State and Chad Republic. Esdras Ndikumana, a Burundian journalist for Radio France International, publicly stated that on Sunday he was arrested by government security forces and badly beaten at the location where a top Burundian general was assassinated. Mr. Ndikumana said he was photographing the site of the attack in Bujumbura, Burundi's capital, when National Intelligence Service agents arrested him and took him to their office. Ndikumana claimed that during the 2-hour period he was held for, he was the subject of nearly fatal beatings on the legs, back and feet before being released. Secretary General of Reporters Without Borders, Christopher Delore, has said that the despicable assault on Ndikumana is tantamount to torture. General Rohn, the pioneering human rights researcher who worked extensively on Sudan and what is now South Sudan, is dead. He worked for Human Rights Watch for more than 20 years and was well known to many in the Sudans. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is meeting senior officials of Arab Gulf states to reassure them of last month's nuclear deal between world powers and Iran. Kerry met the Emir of Qatar ahead of a separate meeting with foreign ministers from the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) and is expected to hold a news conference later today with Qatar's Foreign Minister Khalid bin Mohammed Al Attiyah. Officials have said that the rescue workers in Nyama are battling to help thousands of people facing severe floods as death toll climbed to at least 46. The country's Relief and Resettlement Director, Dopil, told reporters that at least 217,000 people have been affected in the country after monsoon rain activated flash floods and landslides, destroying thousands of houses, farmlands, bridges, and roads. He also said that 4 people remain missing since the flood began. You can be a reporter on African Free Press Television. Visit www.africanfreepress.com, click on the iReports segment, and then send in your reports from anywhere in the world. Follow at African Free Press on Twitter and do like us on Facebook. That is African Free Press. My name is Arit Efa. Good morning, Africa.